Bonjour et bienvenue sur DarkOtaku Gaming pour la suite de Goodbye Deponia. La dernière fois, on avait divisé notre Rufus en 3 parties égales. Et je pense que le plus prolifique, ce sera celui-là. Alors, cherchons un peu sur quoi on pourrait cliquer autre que... Donc là, on peut descendre. On va pas y aller d'abord. Les MOOC. Il y a la tenue de Paddington. Et un sac. Parlons au MOOC.
May I bother you for a moment?
Huh? Oh, look, Mook! It's Baby Bozo!
Nonsense, woman! That's not Baby Bozo! It's just a stray hobo!
Is it now? So why do I think it's Baby Bozo?
Because you're old and senile.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt you, but
Je ne suis pas un clodo.
I'm not a hobo.
See, Mook? I told you he's not a hobo!
So, back then, you also said it's not gangrene. We could have saved that leg, you know. Poor Timmy.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites ici au beau milieu
What are
d'une
you
zone de
doing
guerre?
here in the middle of a war zone? Don't you know what's going on around you?
Are you still talking to that hobo woman?
I'll talk to whoever I please.
What does he want?
He wants to know what's going on here.
Well, tell him that nothing's happening here at all these days. At least not since the Algernon retreated.
You can tell him that yourself. I'm not your secretary, you know.
C'est bien la maison de la famille
Is that the
Bozo.
Bozo family's house over there?
Why? Isn't this one good enough for you? It may have suffered a little grenade damage here and there, but it's still our home.
Calm yourself, Mook. He's asking about the Bozos.
Well, in that case, he's wrong here. They live next door.
Donc c'est pas la famille à Bozo, c'est ses voisins. Savez-vous ce qui
Do you
cloche
know
avec
what's up with
Bozo?
Bozo?
Oh, so you're a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense, woman. Bozo would never be friends with some random hobo. That's because, unlike you, he has a handful of brain cells left, even if he doesn't act a part at the moment.
He's depressed, Mook.
Oh, of course he is. He's got no job, no girlfriend. The world is coming to an end.
Tout le
He
monde a l'air d'être au
does so
courant.
have a girlfriend. Her name is Bambina, and she lives in the floating black market.
Elle a raison,
He
vous savez.
contradicts him as often as you do to me. I can surely understand why he moved back in with his folks.
Je cherche le camp de la
Yeah,
résistance.
I'm looking for the resistance camp.
Tell him we're not buying anything.
The young man is looking for something, Mook.
And so he asks you of all people. You never know where you put anything.
Ah, at least I still have my manners.
Oh, if you really had any manners, you'd take care of your guest.
Oh, the hobo. I almost forgot about him.
Tell him that if he absolutely must go around panhandling, he should try the resistance instead. Their camp is just down the stairs and across the square after all.
Ah bon?
Those people at least know how to keep order.
Bon ben on sait où aller maintenant. Comprenez-vous seulement un très
Do
trop
you
de ce
even
que je
get what
raconte?
I'm saying?
5, right?
Nonsense, woman. It's at least 7.
What do you know? You haven't got a clue what this is about.
Then why don't you ask
Scène
your
de ménage
good
ici.
buddy, the hobo? He seems to have an answer for everything.
Ah, rubbish. He's not even talking.
That's because you won't let him get a word in edgewise. Look, he's trying to say something. Again.
Comprenez-vous un très trop
Do
de ce
you
que je
even
raconte?
get...
5, right?
C'est
He's
pareil. Oh, laissez
Ah, just
tomber.
forget it. This is too crazy, even for me. I'm leaving.
You know, I think you were right, Mook. He was a hobo after all.
That's what I said, woman. But you never listen to me.
Bozo's neighborhood has really seen better days. The part that's still standing is brittle and on the verge of collapse. And the part that's sitting is hard to recognize behind the newspaper. I would look absolutely fabulous in this outfit, as long as nobody important is looking. Fire! Fire! I'm on my way! Wee 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 wee! Yeah!
Hmm? Oh, look! Mook! Oh, that is so cute! Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin David's fireman's uniform!
Nonsense, woman. That isn't Baby Bozo. It's so...
Oh! No, I knew it was a mistake to cheat the optician at bingo!
Tenue de ninja, ça ne servira à grand chose.
My dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. What a cheesy opening. That's gonna cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good for my health. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will part. All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank. Huh? What's going on here?
Oh, look, Grandpa.
C'est la famille à Bozo?
We have visitors.
Oh, then I better put on my pants, huh?
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense. Bozo doesn't have any friends.
I mean that gifted tinkerer he talks about.
Yep, that's me, Rufus. Where is the old pirate?
Pirate? That chump?
Chump. Brilliant.
Bozo is upstairs in his bed.
Crying like a little girl.
Speaking of which, can somebody get me out of here for crying out loud?
Okay.
I'm stuck. Isn't that weird?
He's stuck. He must be weighed down by all that junk mail in his bag. Huh. That must have been too intellectual.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai donc du coup j'ai cette
The
lettre.
letter is addressed to Bozo's mama. My dearest honey, I wish that's well. Serve to be more. All my love. I think he is at any rate.
Alors, Papy Bozo, Maman Bozo, et on a Bébé Bozo.
Why would baby Bozo need a radio? He can't even talk.
Let me ask you, why would you need a brain?
I don't get it. Coochie coochie coo.
Il a déjà de la barbe.
Aw, movie material.
Papy
And
Bozo.
you're really Bozo's grandpa?
Wondered that for years, but my doctor refuses to conduct a grand paternity test.
So, you must be Bozo's mother, right?
Yes, again.
His aunt? His wicked stepmother? A burglar? His parole officer?
No.
His grandma? His food taster? His sister? All of the above?
Wait, what was the second to last thing you said?
His sister?
Oh, Rufus, you sweet talker.
Yeah, why?
I'm his mother, of course.
Ouais, mais,
What?
Tu dis que non.
But you're welcome to call me Mama. As in, come to Mama.
Qu'est-ce qui cloche
What's
avec
wrong with
Bozo?
Bozo?
Oh, Rufus, I'm at my wit's end. He's been like a different person ever since he came back. The boy won't eat, he won't talk,
Mais il gémit.
and not even his beloved Fifi Fairy Frills stories cheer him up.
Fifi Fairy Frills.
Je vais
I'm
remettre
gonna make
Bozo sur
Bozo
pied.
well again.
You're such a nice young man. I wish I had a son like you.
Pauvre Bozo. Savez-vous comment atteindre le
Do
camp
you
des
know the way
rebelles?
to the secret rebel camp?
But of course, it's down the road, across the square, then straight on. I sometimes bake muffins for the young soldiers.
And then she uses them to lay a trail from the camp gate to our house.
Je croyais que
I thought that
Porta
Porta
était
Fisco
occupé
was
par
occupied by the
l'organon.
Organon.
So it was until recently. But under the command of the new general, the resistance has recaptured the city.
New general?
Oh, you haven't met the general then?
I didn't even know we had ranks.
Pourriez-vous
Can
me
you tell
raconter
me
quelque
something
chose à
about
propos de
Bozo?
Bozo?
Of course. What would you like to know?
Watch yourself, Rufus. Don't open that can of worms.
What can?
Oh, don't take him seriously. It's not a can. It's just a tin box where we keep the family photos.
Get out of here, Rufus, before it's too late.
Je ne savais même pas que
I
Bozo
didn't
avait
even know
grandi à
that Bozo
Porta
grew up in Porta
Porta
Fisco.
Didn't he tell you anything?
No idea. Listening to him is so incredibly exhausting.
Oh, that's because his wobbly cheeks press on his jaw. He's stopped wearing his braces, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'll go and remind him. Every hour if I have to.
Je savais
I
pas
had
que
no
Bozo avait
idea
un
that
petit
Bozo
frère.
has a baby brother. He's the spitting image of Bozo.
He sure is. And dribbling, too.
That's because all male bozos have an exceptionally full head of hair. As soon as I start breastfeeding them, it grows like crazy.
Maybe you should use your breast milk as a... Just a minute. What was the secret ingredient to your special shampoo again?
That's a secret.
Le lait de la maman de Bozo, et il l'utilise pour se nettoyer les cheveux. Bravo.
I had no idea that Bozo had such a cool mother.
Oh, Rufus, you flatterer. You certainly know how to cheer up a grieving woman.
Je regarde bébé Bozo, je me dis que je vais peut-être avoir besoin de ça. De sa tutute. Et je vois un tube vert juste là. Est-ce que ce serait pas pour m'indiquer qu'il faut que je l'envoie au Rufus qui est en bas?
Where's Bozo's father?
Missing in action. I'm beside myself with worry. I'm glad I have so much support from friends who distract me from my grief.
What friends would that be? The milkman, the plumber, or the mailman?
Parce qu'il faut faire taire bébé.
You know what they say? You don't leave your good friends hanging.
Savez-vous que Bozo a une petite amie?
Did you know that Bozo has a girlfriend?
Really?
Yes. Her name is Bambina. She owns a weapons shop in the floating black market.
Did you hear that, Grandpa? Bozo has a little lady friend.
What? That wimp? I'll only believe that when I see it.
Yes, it's really hard to imagine. He's always been so shy. When I gave him the talk about the birds and the bees, he wouldn't leave the house without a beekeeper's hat for weeks.
Comment était Bozo quand il était petit?
What was Bozo like as a child? There must be some embarrassing stories you can tell me.
Not really. He was a very good little boy. He never broke anything, and he took very good care of his Fifi Fairy Frills dolls. And even when playing knights, he always insisted on being the princess.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Why not?
crois que là, on a de quoi
it's
rendre.
not every day that I get to enjoy.
Puis-je
Can
rester
I
pour
stay
le
for
dîner?
dinner?
But of course, Rufus. Bozo's friends are always welcome here, especially when they look so scrumptious.
Just so we're on the same page, I'll sit at the table eating and not end up as a meat dish next to the salad. Right?
On en parlera plus
Okay,
tard.
you make yourself at home. Meanwhile, I'll dig out some photos from Bozo's ballet lessons.
Coochie coochie. Aw. Mail for Widow Bozo.
There's no Widow Bozo here.
You want to bet? It's a joke. Hey, where's the applause? That was a real side splitter.
What's in the letter, Rufus?
I'm not telling. I want the laughter back. Saving the world isn't child's play. Is that a letter?
Where did you get that?
Postal secret. Better not try that again. I don't want to spoil their mood.
On va peut-être plutôt le dire à Bozo, non?
There you are. Come on, bedtime's over. Rise and shine. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Go.
But we need to get to the rebel camp. You have to help me save the world. Bozo! Oh, man.
Ok, donc déjà...
What have we here? A doctor's referral to a therapist. Will you look at that? I've always known he's lost his marbles. So now we have written proof. I've always known he's lost his marbles. So now we have written... Drat. Streamline gigantic, or at least a huge... In short, something more useful.
On va lire.
No. Drat. It must be possible to fashion this into something. A streamlined paper airplane, a gigantic paper plasma cannon, or at least a huge origami penis. In short, something more useful than a... The letter is a... My dearest, I wish you would... Well, sir, be morning... Aw. All my... P.S. I think he... At any rate... Yeah. It's all right, you old grouch. I like this idea. A self-portrait as a cash box.
Maman, veste. Bozo.
Bozo.
Leave me alone.
Oh, good grief.
Peut-être qu'en lui donnant la lettre de son père.
Hey, Bozo! Here's a letter from your father.
What?
I mean, wait a second. Were you fond of your father?
Very much.
Nah. In that case, I don't think this would cheer you up. Yeah.
Donc, je ne peux rien faire ici. Il me faudrait la tutute. Comment je fais pour récupérer la tutute sur bébé Bozo? Il me faut quelque chose.
Yeah, okay. One more time.
Hey-ya!
Oh, look! Move! Oh, baby Bozo is playing with his cousin Alex's ninja outfit.
Nonsense, woman. It's just that hobo again.
You think so?
Is that really necessary? All right.
Oh, look! Mook! Oh, there's baby Bozo! Well, baby Bozo, would you like another caffeine lollipop?
You shouldn't give the baby caffeine lollipops, woman. He'll just take off again.
All you ever do is complain, Mook. The child has to eat. How else will he get to be as big and strong as his brother?
Oh, heavens above. I certainly hope the baby Bozo doesn't take after that whiny good-for-nothing. He should take a lesson from his cousins instead. At least they've done something with their lives.
Ouais, il y en a un pompier et l'autre qui est
Don't
ninja.
listen to the nasty old
Quand
man,
même.
sweetie. Here, you can have a caffeine lollipop from me.
Wow. That was humiliating and enlightening at the same time. Kind of like my school days. I knew there was a reason I dropped
Donc
out
apparemment
after
le
the
bébé
second grade.
apprécie la caféine. Peut-être que si je lui donne cette sucette, il va me donner sa tétine et je pourrais l'envoyer dans les égouts
would
pour
you
Gaulle.
like a lollipop?
Ah bah,
Hey, who's throwing things at me? Hey, what was that anyway? Must be lying around here somewhere. Sweet.
ouais, il a même...
I would make such a great father. I wonder if there are any limits to my good nature. Huh? Where did he suddenly disappear to? Hey, that's not funny.
Ok, on a perdu bébé, mais au moins... Donc il l'a pas en son inventaire, il va falloir que je le trouve.
Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beast! There's something growing there. Some kind of moss or brush. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beast!
Où est-ce qu'ils ont fait... Ah, la fissure, non. Hein, branche. Cool.
Please, after all. Please!
Où est-ce que ce machin a pu tomber?
There's a crevice in the rock. This is dry, long, and thin. No doubt about it. It's the plot of Secret Files Tunguska. Or a low-hanging branch. Either one. Her constant howling is putting us at risk. I have to get her to calm down somehow. There's something growing there. Some kind of moss or brush. Here we go. Not so loud. You'll wake up the dangerous...
Donc j'ai fait descendre une petite sucette. Ça ne suffit pas.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, rats. Nobody there.
La femme tortilla. Parlons à la femme tortilla.
Hi there.
Hello.
Was that all? Just hello?
What would you like to hear, huh? Welcome to Burrito Wrap Paradise? So you think my sign isn't flashy enough?
Nah, not really.
Qu'est-ce que vous vendez
What are
ici?
you selling here?
This is a fashion boutique. I sell men's suits with matching designer hats.
Yeah, looks more like a burrito stand to me.
How perceptive of you, Inspector Trash Vest. Why are you even asking, since you obviously swallowed a lie detector, huh?
Ok.
Any special offers today?
I've got these burrito wraps for 1.25 zlotys each. If that's not special enough for you, go someplace else where they have flashing signs that say special offer. But you can count on it that their burrito wraps cost a lot more. Flashing signs don't come for free, you know.
On avait pas vu un
Have you
bébé passer
seen
par ici.
a baby pass through here?
I know nothing about missing babies. Nothing, and no one can prove otherwise.
Come on. It should have passed here just a minute ago.
Oh, in that case, I really don't know.
Sauriez-vous
Do you know
trouver
the
le camp
way
des
to the
rebelles?
secret rebel camp?
Just down the road, behind me.
And you tell me just like that? I mean, what if I were an Organon spy?
Well, you just can't plan for everything, can you? You could have been a mutated flu virus. Then I shouldn't even have talked to you.
Vous cherchez un assistant.
You're looking for an assistant?
So you can read, bravo. I'm looking for a handsome man to work under me.
Too bad I'm busy.
I said handsome, didn't I?
Nothing from me right now.
A good choice. We got plenty of that.
Je vais m'arrêter là pour l'instant, donc n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à mettre un j'aime, à commenter cette vidéo, parce que je vois qu'il est quand même... ça fait 25 minutes qu'on tourne en rond. Mais apparemment je vais continuer à tourner en rond pendant un moment, donc on va laisser ça pour l'épisode suivant. Donc n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à mettre un j'aime, à commenter cette vidéo et à la partager. Je vous dis à la prochaine sur DarkOtaku Gaming, c'était Devil, à plus.